Hello wrestling fans, and thanks to Mother Nature, we are back in the studio for AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. Hello fans, and welcome back to the program. I am Rick Diesel, your host, and we are back in the studio this week. As many of you may know, last week on the program we were in the woods with Kevin Stryker, which I'll be honest with you, I still haven't completely recovered from that experience. But this week, thanks to all the snow that we've got here in the Piedmont Triad of North Carolina, we are back in the studio because I'll just be honest with you, the roads were a little slick and it was a little too damn cold for Rick Diesel to be out there wandering around trying to find a place to film these openings. So we just decided to bring it on back in the studio this week, and then maybe next week we can get back out and do another on location. We're going to start things off this week talking about the match that's coming up now tomorrow night in Mount Airy. Just we'll go ahead and get this out of the way. Tomorrow night in Mount Airy at the National Guard Armory. We got a big show, AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, rolling back into Mount Airy to the National Guard Armory. It's going to be an awesome show. And one of the matches, right off the bat on that show, is going to be for the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title as Lewis Moore steps in the ring against the high-flying, one of the most popular wrestlers in AIWF Mid-Atlantic, the Jersey Kid. Now, there's a lot of you have seen these two guys wrestle before, but for tomorrow night, it's going to be for the AIWF Mid-Atlantic title, and that will make things completely in a whole different realm for the Jersey Kid. Now, for those of you who are on December 18th or at the Mount Airy National Guard Armory, then you've seen Jersey Kid and Ricky Morton defeat Justin Flash and Matt Houston. Now, Lewis Moore was originally supposed to be in that match, so he's got a lot to prove too, considering that he couldn't make it to the show because of the weather, but the Jersey Kid could make it. So Lewis Moore has got to save a little face tomorrow night in Mount Airy, whereas the AIWF Mid-Atlantic title is on the line. So let's go right now and listen to what Lewis Moore had to say last week about his match with the Jersey Kid.
January 22nd, it's going to be me and you one more time. The last time me and you faced each other, it was in Eden, North Carolina. And I kicked your stinking teeth in, you punk. Become January 22nd at the Mount Airy National Guard Armory, I'm going to do it again. But this time, the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title is on the line. And you're looking at a true Mid-Atlantic champion. Jersey, you're going to make the biggest mistake of your life. Because what you've done is you caught them old school mafia at a bad time. I'm going to end your career come January 22nd. In AIWF, Jersey Kid, in 2011, you haven't seen nothing yet from Lewis Moore. So all the fans of AIWF, I want you to be there. Because you're going to see the career end by the hands of Lewis Moore to the Jersey Kid. And I'm going to be going back to Raleigh, North Carolina with the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. And me, Jimi Love, Matt Houston, and Drake Tungsten, we're going to party all night long. So Jersey Kid, I want you to bring your A game, because I'm going to bring mine. And beware, because this is your last match, punk.
Okay, welcome back to the program. In this segment, we're going to focus on the match tomorrow night in Mount Airy with Jimi Love taking on Kevin Stryker. Now, these guys have had a long history with each other, going all the way back into 2010 and all the way into the match of the year for 2010, War Games from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That won match of the year in the AIWF year-end voting polls. But now, things heated up between Jimmy and luscious Kevin, or I'm sorry, Kevin Stryker. Oops. Kevin Stryker, he ain't too luscious no more. He got a little weight since he come back from overseas. But anyway, things heated up between Kevin Stryker and Jimi Love a few months back in Pelham, North Carolina, when Whisper, after the match with Kevin and Jimi Love, slapped Kevin Stryker in the face and left the building with Jimi Love. Now all this came full circle on December 18th in Mount Airy, immediately after Jimi Love defeated Sweet Daddy to win the AIWF World Heavyweight title for an unprecedented 4th time. When Kevin Stryker came to the ring to check on Sweet Daddy, once again, Whisper slapping Kevin Stryker in the face and left the building with Jimi Love. So this has got pretty personal with Kevin Stryker for this match tomorrow night. But right now, we want to hear from Jimi. Kevin Stryker hasn't been talking at all. All he was doing was in the woods last week training for this match. I never did get to talk to him. Never got a statement from Kevin Stryker, which we was hoping to air this week on the program. But instead, we're going to go back again to last week and listen to what Jimi Love had to say about his match with Kevin Stryker tomorrow night.
January 22nd, Mount Airy, North Carolina, the National Guard Armory. Kevin Stryker, you have got a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. You have an opportunity to put your name on a list of guys that's a very short list. Jimi Love is on that list at the very top of it right now. AIWF World Heavyweight Champion 4 times, baby. That's right. Your boy Sweet Daddy, he couldn't hang on to the gold with Jimi Love chasing him. And I'm going to tell you something, Kevin Stryker. You ain't got a chance. You ain't getting nowhere near this championship belt. The closest you're going to get to it is when you're standing across the ring looking at me with it around my waist. Kevin Stryker, I got class and I got style, and you ain't got neither of the two, and you are going to know when we get to the National Guard Army in Mount Airy, North Carolina on January 22nd that what I'm saying is true. Class, style, Kevin Stryker, you ain't got nothing.
In a hurry and don't want to go to the grocery store? Well, rush on down to the Allison Tree, located on Old Highway 601 in Dobson. Be sure to stop and check out our great selection of drinks, snacks, and breakfast items. We also carry a wide variety of fresh produce to make your next meal just right. From apples and oranges to the tastiest veggies in town, frozen foods, and pure North Carolina honey. So avoid those long lines and make the Allison Tree your stop for great prices and convenience. Okay, welcome back to AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, and now we want to talk about the main event for tomorrow night in Mount Airy. And it's going to be no disqualification, anything goes, pinfalls count anywhere, all-out brawl between Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express and Justin Flash. Justin Flash, a former AIWF World Heavyweight Champion. Ricky Morton, a former AIWF United States Champion from way back in the 90s, and he is current AIWF All-Star Champion. So there's a lot to be said about what's going on between these two guys. A lot of title history. Justin Flash, a high flyer. He says he's the next generation of wrestler on the independent circuit. And Ricky Morton says Justin Flash is just another flash in the pan that wants to make a name at the expense of Ricky Morton. Well, I'll tell you what, Justin Flash had some interesting words to say about this from last week. Let's go back again and check out what Justin Flash had to say as he prepares for his big no disqualification match tomorrow night at the Mount Airy National Guard Armory. This one is going to be outstanding. Let's go check out
Ricky,
Justin Flash.
You done made a big mistake. You want to face me one-on-one? Tell you right now, you're going to regret it. Because out there, I wasn't even trying. No, because I save my best stuff for when it counts most. And against you, a legend, I think that's when I need to pull out all the stops. On January 22nd in Mount Airy, Ricky Morton, you're going to regret ever facing someone like me. Such a great superstar in the Indies of North Carolina today. Justin Flash is going to make you go home aching and feeling the pains. You're going to feel your age when you're done with me, Ricky. I'm telling you, when we get in the ring, me and you, one-on-one, you're going to look and see that you've got your hands full. And when I walk out of that ring victorious, you're going to shake your head and be like, boy, I think it's time I quit.
Alright, it's time for our big main event this week, and we have tag team action as Notorious, Matt Houston, and Drake Tungsten takes on Paco Loco and Corey Duncom. They are the current AIWF World Tag Team Champions. Now, of course, when this match was filmed, they had yet to win those titles. This match was filmed a while back over in Eden, North Carolina, at the Eden Event Center, as AIWF Mid-Atlantic was over there with EAW. Now, here's the interesting part about this. The match is not the story behind this main event. The story behind this main event is, could this be the last time you see EAW action on AIWF Mid-Atlantic? Or will the boys over in Eden get their acts together and become a much deeper part of AIWF Mid-Atlantic TV? Who knows? Only the future can tell. But for now, we're going to Eden, which for what could be the last time you see Eden, North Carolina on AIWF Mid-Atlantic TV, for Drake Tungsten and Matt Houston versus Paco Loco and Corey Duncom. Alright, wrestling fans, we are here on AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. I am Rick Diesel, and we've got a great one for you today. Paco Loco and Corey Duncom facing off against Notorious, the team consisting of Drake Tungsten and the Manaconda, Matt Houston. Referee J.R. Jackson administering the rules and regulations, checking all the men for foreign objects and whatnot, as we await the bell here on AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling.
Bring the bell, let's go!
And there it is, and we are underway. Starting off the match, Matt Houston and Paco Loco. Matt Houston right off the bat with a kick to Paco Loco's midsection. Whoa, Paco cocked back for that.
I'm too smart for that right there. I'm telling you right now, get off me.
Paco Loco cocked back for that clothesline. Matt Houston walking right into those flurry of punches from Corey Duncom. Nice reversal. Oh, hard shoulder tackle. Down goes Houston. Paco Loco over. Houston. Oh, that was nice. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is on fire right from the start. And now Drake Tungsten's out of the ring. Don't forget, these two teams will be meeting tomorrow night at the Mount Airy National Guard Armory. It has been signed. J.R. Jackson counting Matt Houston out. He's almost, he looks like he's going to make it back in, and we continue.
Came in front. You decided to stick your nose in my business. Come on in.
Matt Houston calling in Corey Duncom. I'm sorry, Drake Tungsten calling in Corey Duncom. Lock up. Oh, hard slap from Drake Tungsten. Uh-oh, and another one for Corey Duncom. elbow from Corey Duncom sends Drake Tungsten down and back out of the ring. But Duncom Paco's ready for this match. Not so sure that Drake Tungsten and Matt Houston were quite as prepared. Being members of the old school mafia does kind of make you cocky, a little overly self-confident.
I'm coming.
Let's go.
Back into the lockup. Corey Duncom pushing Drake Tungsten back into the corner. Oh, hard! Couple of hard fists right at the midsection. Oh, out! Oh! Oh, looks like we got an old-fashioned tug of war. Ladies and gentlemen. You can always expect something interesting to happen when Drake Tungsten and Matt Houston make their way to the ring. Kevin Williams arguing with J.R. Jackson over in the corner. Looks like Matt Houston's going to try to slow things down a little bit. Oh, Matt Houston, remember that arm twist now. Corey Duncom, a nice reversal on Matt Houston as he tags in Paco. Paco Loco and Corey Duncom has rapidly become one of the most popular tag teams in the AWF Mid-Atlantic region. Always in demand from all the promoters in the area. These young kids have a bright future ahead of them. Oh! Matt Houston tried for a shoulder tackle. Now Corey Duncom with that arm bar has Matt Houston down. This is giving Corey Duncom a little bit of time to rest and relax. This match has had a steady pace to it since the first opening bell. And that steady pace has consisted of Corey Duncom and Paco Loco keeping control of Notorious. Looks like Matt Houston's trying to untie Corey Duncom's bootstrings.
What are you looking at? You should have doubled that. I know. I'm saying. Come on. Corey should not have. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. Hey. Grab your boots are untied. Shoes untied. Come on. Come on, Houston. Any guys shooting now?
Matt Houston taking advantage of the fact that Corey Duncom was distracted by his own bootstrings being untied, which Matt Houston was the one who untied him to begin with. Now looks like Matt Houston's going to walk on Corey Duncom's leg.
There you go. Come on. Come on, Paco.
Now Drake Tungsten in taking over with Corey Duncom. Put the boost to his hamstring area. Oh! Nice move from Drake Tungsten. Oh, that'll twist that knee right there. That had to hurt. Tungsten with a variation of a figure 4 leg lock on the young Corey Duncom.
Get down there and check him. Come on. Ask him. Get down there and ask him.
J.R. Jackson being distracted by Paco complaining over there to the side, and all Paco's doing is giving Notorious more and more time to beat up on the helpless Corey Duncom, who's now down, holding that knee. All this started from his shoe being untied, believe it or not. Oh!
What's that, Corey?
Now Matt Houston working over that knee of Corey Duncom. That knee is in bad shape. You know, don't forget AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling tomorrow night at the Mount Airy National Guard Armory. Big card on tap as Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express returns to Mount Airy to face off against Justin Flash in that challenge, the no DQ match challenge that everyone's seen the last time in Mount Airy. Also on the card, Jimi Love will finally step in the ring against Kevin Stryker. Many of you may know what's been going on for so long with Kevin Stryker and Jimi Love over this whisper deal. And now these two are going to face off tomorrow night at the Mount Airy National Guard Armory. Also, these two teams right here will meet Notorious and Corey Duncom and Paco Loco. We'll face off. Notorious making her actually a tag team debut in Mount Airy. Drake Tungsten coming to Mount Airy. Matt Houston now twisting that ankle of Corey Duncom, continue to punish the young kid's leg.
Come on, Corey!
Also tomorrow night, the Mount Airy National Guard Armory, a huge match as Lewis Moore, plus the AIWF Mid-Atlantic title on the line against the high-flying Jersey Kid. Corey Duncom with a pin. Referee J.R. Jackson distracted by Drake Tungsten. He's had Matt Houston down for a 10 count. 1, 2, 2 only, but my God, he had him pinned. Matt Houston once again right back to the leg. Duncom also close to a tag, but not quite.
Shut up, Paco, you punk! Shut up! What's that, Corey? Come on, get back in this corner, Ralph.
Oh, that looked a little low. Oh, hard down. That was the knee on the mat of Corey Duncom. As Matt Houston plows that knee into the mat. Duncom looks to be possibly injured. He's having a hard time.
Are you watching now? I'm watching.
Now they make a tag that the referee actually seen. That may be the first tag in this match that Notorious has actually made that the referee seen. Now Drake Tungsten going to work with those hard kicks into the midsection of Corey Duncom. Blatant choke right in front of the referee. Tell you what, J.R. Jackson's not the type to take that lightly. Oh, hard chop. And another. Corey Duncom on a backslide. This could be it. Where's J.R. Jackson? My God, he's distracted by Matt Houston. What teamwork from Notorious. 1, 2, oh, 2 count only. And a hard clothesline, and down goes Corey Duncom again. This team of Notorious has worked over this kid. It all started, remember this all started minutes ago with an untied shoestring. Hey, you can see it right there dangling. I'm not sure that J.R. Jackson may not have to stop this match to keep Corey Duncom from suffering permanent injury to that knee. I'm also surprised I haven't seen Kevin Williams more involved in this match. He's just kind of standing out there enjoying this, just having a great view of the carnage that Notorious is and the punishment that they're inflicting on this young Corey Duncom.
Come on, Corey!
Duncom fighting back. Oh! Oh, hard kick to the back of the head from Corey Duncom. Looks like lights out for Matt Houston. He's dazed. Is this going to give Corey Duncom enough time to make it over to tag Paco Loco? J.R. Jackson up for a 3 count. They've still got plenty of time. Corey Duncom's got to get his head on straight. He's in the wrong corner. He's up. Matt Houston makes a tag. Corey Duncom makes a tag. Here comes Paco Loco. Hard clothesline on him. Another hard clothesline. Down goes Toasted. Down goes Matt Houston. And again, Corey Duncom Paco Loco coming in. Spine buster. 1, 2. Oh no, Matt Houston in for a save.
Get out of here!
Here comes Duncom. He's still wobbling on that one leg. Duncom and Houston outside the ring. Paco and Drake Tungsten. Oh, it looks like Tungsten's got a chain. And 3, that's it. After all of that, and Drake Tungsten with a chain at the end, an illegal object, pulls that chain out of his tights, punches. Wait! And J.R. Jackson found it!
Corey and Paco!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners by disqualification, the team of Paco Loco.
J.R. Jackson reverses the decision. He gives the win by disqualification to Paco Loco and Corey Duncom. Matt Houston is beside himself. That's what you get, boys. If you don't cheat right, it's not going to work for you. It's going to come back and bite you every time. There's your winners, ladies and gentlemen, Paco Loco and Corey Duncom. Thanks for watching AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. Okay, fans, that's going to do it for this week right here on AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. Will we be on the road next week, or will there be another freak snowstorm that will make us stay right here in the studio? Tune in to find out next week on AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. We'll see you then.